But we're looking again for the top 5 to get straight through to the semi-final and the 2 best 6th times. So here they are on the start line under starters orders. And they seem to be holding them for a little bit longer than usual. And they're off. So it looks like Augustin Vernice and Arthur Peters got way to very good starts there. That's lane 5, Argentina, and lane 6, Belgium. So they're the 2 lanes, and also Thomas Green, lane 7, Australia. So they're the 3 lanes probably that are going to show the strongest performances in this from what we think. But also Germany, lane 4, Tobias Hammer. He's under 23 K1 1000 meter world champion from 2023. So he's definitely one to look out for also. And he's showing that now as he's trying to get himself into the lead here. But we've got Thomas Green in lane 7 really showing him how it's done. Thomas Green, a well-established paddler, Olympic champion, multiple world championship medalist. So he really is wanting to show these guys how it's done, and he's really bringing it out now in these first few meters of this 1000 meter race. But the question is, will he hold it all the way to the line? Does he want to win, considering top 5 get through? Will he ease up, save some energy for the semi-final stages? But at this stage of the race, it looks like he is not going to be easing up. He wants to win this race by the looks of it, doesn't he, Emma?
Absolutely. I think, he was 4th in the World Championships in Duisburg in 23. So we know he's a phenomenally talented athlete, and he's definitely looking like he's gone out like a rocket, and he's put a boat length on all his competitors. They are literally clinging on to the end of his boat. So really interesting to see that, but it's going to be very tight, I think, between all these athletes as they come towards the end of the race in a few minutes' time. Because as they go through the 500 meter mark, we have got Green in lane 1, Vernice in lane 7, Vernice second in lane 5, neck and neck with Peters from Belgium in lane 6, and not out of it yet, Hammer from Germany. Maybe he will put the hammer down and try and make it up that little distance in the closing stages of this race. But it's still Tom Green out in front with Vernice and Peters chasing him, and the hammer not out of it yet. As you can see there, Peters closing the gap in lane 6. And Vernice is just level now with Tom Green, possibly slightly ahead. So Vernice is in the lead with Tom Green in 2nd, Peters in 3rd, and Hammer for Germany in 4th. The 5th place at the minute potentially could be the Czechia athlete Hirsch in lane 8, but we'll have to wait and see, because it's much of a muchness between the guys in that position of the field. But as we come through the 200 meter mark, we've got Vernice from Argentina in the lead, followed by Tom Green, followed by Peters from Belgium, Hammer from Germany, and then it is possibly neck and neck between Hirsch from Czechia and then over in lane 1, Slovenia. So let's see what happens as we come towards the final bit of the race.
Yeah, lane 1, Jost from Slovenia is really making a strong second half here, putting himself in contention for that 5th place. Jost has been in our sport a long time and is a legend of the sport, and he's proving that he has the right to get through to this semi-final, coming strongly into this second half. He was 10th last week in the K1 5000 metres in Szeged, and here we see it. So 1st place, we have Vernice, 2nd place, Thomas Green, 3rd place, we have Arthur Peters, and 4th place, we have Germany, Tobias Hammer. Oh, and it looks like Czech Republic have just gone the 5th place, just ahead of Jost from Slovenia in 6th. But don't forget, there's 2 best 6 times up for grabs also to get through to the semi-final. So Jost from Slovenia will have to wait and see if he's gotten one of those 2 best 6 times to progress. But Augustin Vernice looks very happy there, waving to his friends and family back home, I'm sure. And like we said earlier, he had a fantastic race last week in Szeged, coming 5th. He might be hoping to improve on that this week and maybe trying to get onto the podium. And he looks to be in great shape during this World Cup season.
Yeah, fantastic to see all of that talent in the men's K1 1000 metres. 5 heats full of action, even though we are missing a couple of paddlers from last weekend. Super racing by everybody. and fantastic to see those athletes executing those runs. What an exciting semi-finals we've got ahead of us. Next up, we are moving to the 500 meter mark. So the women's K1 500 meters will start shortly. We've got 5 heats again in this one, so this will be hotly contested. It's a popular distance and there are some big names out there. So just to confirm, that last race, men's K1 1000 meters, it was indeed Venice, Argentina, Green, Australia, Peters, Belgium, Hammer, Germany, and Hirsch, Czechia, going straight through to the semi-final.